Maybe they were originally Word documents and they were converted to PDFs, or maybe they sent them off and they got typeset, whatever. They have this kind of thing, right? They have something that looks like an article with a reference list in it. So what we can actually do is we can accept this file rather than the XML as a deposit. So we can then run it through this kind of system where we actually automatically pull out the citations directly from the PDF. We match the citations to DOIs just by looking up the content of the citation against our database. And then we deposit those linked citations with Crossref into the Crossref database. And then as a final step, we provide a system for publishers to actually display linked citations on their pages, on their article landing pages, by looking up that information from the Crossref database. So I'm just going to kind of go through this system. I'm going to actually show you some screenshots from it, what it looks like, what the workflow is. So as I say, it starts off with a PDF deposit. You can actually upload multiple PDFs. You can just send a whole load of stuff to this system. And you get to a page like this. And what this is actually is, you can see on the left here is a list of citations that have been extracted from the PDF automatically. And for each one of them, we've actually made a best guess about which DOI record actually relates to the citation. So what is that citation actually pointing to? And so as it is, if you click the button on the top right, deposit citations, this would actually deposit this list of citations into the Crossref system against the DOI that represents this article, calling International Rescue or whatever. As you're doing this, obviously this process is not 100% accurate, so it may accidentally pull stuff out of the PDF that isn't necessarily a citation. It's a kind of heuristic thing. It's not totally accurate. So, and it also may make mistakes about guessing the links to DOIs. So you can actually go in and change not only the citation text that has been pulled out, but also the matched DOI associated with the citation text. And what's going on here is basically there's a citation text at the top, and the system has performed a search for that citation, and it said, well, here's my 4 best guesses of which DOIs actually match that citation text. And the top one is currently selected. Beyond that point, then there's the next step is to actually get those citations onto the publisher's website, onto the publisher's landing pages. That actually requires a JavaScript widget that we have, so people can take that, they can put it into the HTML of their landing pages, and it will, when someone requests the page, it will go away, look up the citations from Crossref and insert them into the page. That pretty much covers the kind of solution for getting citations into Crossref and linking citations and allowing publishers to get involved in the cited by system. Much of what I've just showed you actually is available via APIs as well as a user interface. So if you're interested in integrating citation extraction from your PDFs, for example, you can use our API to do that. If you want to deposit those citations with Crossref, you can use the same API. We've already seen, I think, maybe the search APIs that we have available. You can use those as well. You can use those to do your own matching of citation text to DOIs. All of that is available at api.crossref.org. So this is kind of ongoing work. The underlying technology that we're using for the Crossref depositor and the extraction of citations from PDF actually has a lot more to give, I suppose. We can start to look at doing things like pulling out journal article titles, author lists, author affiliations, things like that. So we could actually take a lot more metadata from the manuscripts rather than only accepting it via XML. So that's those kind of features are probably going to be coming, I don't know, in the next few months to a year. On the OJS side, on the OJS Crossref plugin, that's also ongoing work. As I said before, we're looking at getting that thing to deposit funding information, to work with Crossmark, to deposit basically everything that Crossref supports. A lot of the work now actually involves workflow changes to OJS to get authors to input funding information, authors to input their ORCIDs, and so on and so forth. Once that is there, we will update the plugin to deposit that information as well. I just want to quickly thank some of the people at PKP that have worked to get the kind of agreements in place for donated DOIs, and also some people that have worked on the plugin itself. If you're interested in joining the beta for the citation depositor, please email Rachel. I think next week, maybe the end of next week, we're actually going to provide a beta of this system. And if you want to get involved with that, yeah, email Rachel. Don't email me, because I probably won't reply. So thank you very much for listening. Are there any questions at all? I don't think so. Have I?
Yeah. The PDF, getting citations from PDF, is that for cases where publisher has PDF but not the XML?
So they will have a PDF to use the system, right? They may have XML as well. The issue is that they may have XML metadata. They probably will not have something like JAT, if that's what you're thinking of. I mean, I think that's just not something.
Getting the references from the reference list.
Yeah, exactly. Taking it directly from the PDF. Yeah, so pulling apart the PDF and pulling out the citation list from that.
Just a general comment that we've been at least 15 years now. We've been saying everything's in. Let's archive the XML. We don't.
Yep.
Then that's future proof.
Yep.
This is not aimed at you or Crossref, but generally, I just wish we'd stop reverse engineering PDFs and then getting something which we're not sure about. We're doing it now. We keep continuing it.
I mean, I completely agree with you. Right? I mean, this isn't an endpoint, right? This is just a solution to a particular problem for a particular class of our members, right? At the moment, I mean, it would be wonderful if everybody, if we had JATS XML for every single article that's out there, but I think it's potentially never going to happen, and if it ever will, it's going to be quite a while, right? So until that.
Maybe find them or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Send me over.
Yeah. I'll just threaten that you're going to come round. Maybe. Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Is it lunch now? What is it? No, we've had lunch. What is?